DeepSeek is here and you can make money with it right now. I'm sure you've heard of this new model, right? DeepSeek into the unknown. Looks cool, right? But what matters to me is this right here. This is free. You can use this for free right now. It's very, very cool. It looks very similar to what? To ChatGPT, because it is very similar. But the cool part is this company, this Chinese company, open sourced it, right? They open sourced it and you can use it right now. Now, remember, this video is about opportunity. It's about making money with DeepSeek. Is there opportunity now? Has the opportunity changed, right? Definitely. And we're going to go over 3 different aspects of this, right? That you can prepare yourself for the future because things are going to change probably faster than we realize. There's all types of chatter online, right? If we come to Twitter here, you have this guy, Clem, co-founder, CEO of Hugging Face. You can go through conversations and people are legitimately kind of freaking out. I'm not saying he's freaking out, but you can see the rapport, the back and forth, the conversations, right? People are talking about this a lot because why? There is opportunity here. So we talked about this in the beginning. I'm going to say it. Open source. What does this mean? It equals customizations, right? So let's dive into that. Now look here, Mark has requoted this. This is very, very important. So Matthew said, complete hardware and software setup for running DeepSeek R1 locally. What does that mean locally? Locally means that you are able to take this model, and model is just synonymous with the word AI to most people. You can take this piece of AI and put it on your computer, right? You can put it on your computer. The actual model, so the AI, no distillations, and Q8, I don't know what that means, quantization, someone helping me there, what does that mean? For full quality. So basically, this is not a dumbed down version. Total cost, $6,000. Wow. So what does that mean? It means for $6,000, people can take this model, this AI, like never before, put it on their computer, and because it's open source, they can do anything they want. Now, quickly going through the comments, you're going to see some trolls, you're going to see this, that, and another, but you will see some interesting things. So Matt says the most expensive and slowest it will ever be too. That's what's crazy. That is what is absolutely insane. This technology, like most technologies when they come out, get better very quickly. They eventually taper off and plateau, but this for $6,000, right, which is still cheap in retrospect, is only going to be cheaper. Now, I want to hit on something here. So open source customization, why does it matter? Someone told me this a long time ago. So imagination, right? Imagination plus money equal our only limitations, right? That's kind of how life is. You need to have an imagination to come up with something. But if you have the idea, ideas are cheap. It takes money too. But nowadays with this thing, right? Imagination is going to be pretty much the only thing holding people back. Why? Well, because money back in the day, I say 2 years ago, right? If I come over to ChatGPT, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very expensive to use this locally, right? I don't know the specifics, but gosh darn, it's not going to cost you $6,000. It's going to be much more than that. So imagination now is really the only limitation of creators. And think of a creator taking this AI model, putting it on their local server and customizing it, using the reasoning of that AI for their own database of clients, for their own purposes. That's what's huge. You have to realize because this thing is open source and it's so affordable, this means people are going to accelerate this like never before. Okay, so let's get to number 2. DeepSeek equals opportunity, and I care about making money. I'm hoping to look into the future with this video, trying to think, what does this all mean? Number 2, a lot of people are not going to be talking about this online because a lot of people are not like me and you who are trying to make money in very specific ways online. But this here is very important. So it's a Chinese company, right? And they probably will not play nice. What does that mean? And I'm just speculating here. They won't play nice in that, let's say OpenAI has some sort of way of showing different companies, and I don't know if this is true, this is all allegedly speculation, whatever you want to call it. What if there was a way for OpenAI, if I were to say write a blog article with ChatGPT, for it to hand over artifacts in the different text so that different search engines would know, ooh, this is AI. Right? There's AI kind of, there's tools that you can see if it's AI, quote unquote, AI, this is 80% AI content. Well, my question is, if we were to use DeepSeek, right, do you think there's going to be artifacts in this text, right? If I were to come down here and say, write me an article on the best places to live in America, right? And I do that. Do you think this has it baked in, right, that it has artifacts? I'm not saying ChatGPT does, but the more I've been doing SEO and doing these things, the more I put on a tinfoil hat every single day. So because this is a Chinese model, do you think that they're going to play nice? Do you think they're going to play nice with US companies? And it's open source, remember that. So maybe it's an opportunity, coming down here, opportunity for privacy in a way, in a weird way, because no artifacts, right? Maybe that's a potential thing, right? So coming back here, let's just see how DeepSeek did this thing. It's reasoning, right? Because I click the reasoning button. So it says avoid jargon, finally a conclusion, double check. So if we let this run on, here it goes, it's going to start doing it. 10 best places to live in America, work quality, blah, blah, blah. Number 1, Austin, Texas. I mean, this looks a lot like ChatGPT. It's very cool that it gives us the reasoning, but maybe there's opportunity, and outside of just blogging, right? Bloggers, what we talk about on this channel, maybe there's opportunity outside of blogging that kind of are in the same vein as this. Because it's a Chinese company, will they play nice with other ones? Maybe they won't. And is that an opportunity for privacy in some weird kind of sidelined way? Now check this out, very relevant. I think it's kind of hilarious too. This is my oldest video. If you look at this video, if you go back in time, you'll see I'm actually using AI eyes, like my eyeballs. I'm using a NVIDIA plugin where my eyes are like looking at the camera despite me reading off a script. I don't do that anymore. But the point is this. Do you see I'm publishing 1,000 blog posts? Here's the progress report. People really were excited about this. They were excited about this video 2 years ago, about 2 years ago. Why? Because it was impossible to do that back in the day. It was ChatGPT just came out. It was 3.0. Now we're at 4.0. We were at 0.1, right? They're coming out with all these new models within 2 years. We've gone from here and we are zooming. And now with DeepSeek being here, right, it is totally different. So the third thing, right, the third thing with DeepSeek being an opportunity to make money online equals competition. That's the thing. There's new blood, and that's going to make all the competitors, ChatGPT included, say, oh boy, we need to get our stuff together, right? Back in the day, like a mere 3 weeks ago, everyone thought NVIDIA, using their graphics cards, plus using OpenAI, ChatGPT, and whomever else, was the only game in town, maybe a couple more. But now a company came along with $6 million supposedly, right? And they made this model here that is crushing it. Right? That means that our whole thing, right? I was showing 1,000 blog posts in 1 year, people lost their mind. We're going to go even faster now, right? Even faster. So if you want to learn more how to make money online, like actually do tactics, look at my most popular videos, I would say, how to make money on Facebook, how to make money on Pinterest. Pinterest is a huge one right now. You'd be surprised at how simple it is. This video is kind of a high level one, but when you get into the weeds, like how to make money online, it's very, very simple.